So let's take it back a little bit, people. Let's do a little bit of throwback business here, man. Take it back to the 1970s. I think it's safe to say that the 70s were a really good staple as far as horror movies go. Blaxploitation horror in particular, man. But as far as horror movies go, when I think of the 70s horror films or even the sci-fi films for that matter, obviously I'm thinking of movies like the original Halloween. I'm thinking of movies like the original Dawn of the Dead. You know, what else came out in the 70s, man? Alien came out in the 70s. I think Jaws came out in the 70s. I'm not the biggest fan of The Exorcist or The Omen, but I know a lot of people love those movies. Those are some people's favorite movies to come out of the 70s. You had Alice, Sweet Alice. So many great, landmark films that came out, man. But I think one of the things we can definitely appreciate as far as Black History Month goes is like the rise and kind of like the formation of blaxploitation horror as we know it, man. And back in the 70s, blaxploitation horror, whether it was our own original properties or whether it was something that we basically made our black versions of, I think they definitely stand out, man. Some more than others. Now, granted, I haven't seen there's quite a few blaxploitation horror movies I have not seen, man. This one being one of them, but I'll get to that in a second. But when you think of blaxploitation horror movies of the 70s, you've got Blackula, you've got Scream, Blackula, Scream. I believe Abby, which is the black version of The Exorcist, pretty much came out in the 70s, man. You had Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde that was out at in the 70s, man. We had a really good run that would carry on into the 90s. I think the 90s blaxploitation horror in the 90s was pretty okay. It was pretty solid. I think we hit a bit of a dry spell in the 2000s, but now shout out to Jordan Peele, man. I think Get Out is celebrating the anniversary of its release today. And damn, I should have done Get Out commentary, man. But I feel like this is we'll get this one done out the way, man. I'm not going to sing my shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But I feel like with Jordan Peele doing Get Out, I think that was the beginning, as he said, the beginning of a new black renaissance, man. It was the resurgence of modern blaxploitation horror. I think quality blaxploitation horror. And I'm not saying that to try to downgrade any of the blaxploitation movies that came before it, but we did hit a bit of a dry spell, man. But I think the 70s was where this shit was definitely, it was popping, it was popular. A lot of people were catching up on it. These were some blaxploitation movies back in the day had definitely had some social relevance to them, man, depending on who you ask. But this is one I've never seen this movie, man. I've had opportunities to watch it, but I just decided not to. I think I even watched the trailer for this a couple years back. And shout out to my boy, man, one of my A1 Day One supporters, Facebook friends, my boy Troy Lee, man. I remember asking everybody a couple days ago. I was like, look, man, February's been it's been a bit of a scramble, and I haven't really been able to get content done, the way that I have want to for Black History Month, but I just was like kind of letting the people decide. I was like, you guys got any suggestions for, black horror movies? And Troy mentioned JD's Revenge. And instead of me just, commenting back, I liked the comment and I said, all right, let me mark this down and make it my business to do this. Because when it comes to movies, there's some suggestions that Troy's thrown my way, man. And I sometimes I just got to watch them. And most of the time, I'm not disappointed, man. So I said, let me just give this a chance. This 1976 film, JD's Revenge, man. And, one could argue this is the black version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I think the storyline overall is a little different. But we've seen this type of idea before. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, even things that are non-horror like The Nutty Professor, man. And you got JD's Revenge, and then we would go on to have movies like, I don't know, The Dark Half with Timothy Hutton playing, two different versions of himself. You got Raising Cain with John Lithgow, who's playing two different versions of himself. Or you got something like Split, where James McAvoy is playing was he playing like 23 different versions of himself? 24 or something like that? I don't know. I still got to watch Glass, by the way. I know I'm doing myself a disservice, but you got Glynn Thurman here, man, and I get to what Glynn Thurman has been in and the rest of the cast in a second. But JD's Revenge, man, this was directed by Arthur Marks, and I'm about to look up and see what he's done because I'm definitely not familiar with this director, man. Rest in peace, shout out to him. He passed away in 2019, but he's got, let's see, he's got some, I could have sworn I seen some blaxploitation in here somewhere. Detroit 9000, Bucktown, A Woman for All Men. Is that really that's really a movie? A Woman for All Men. Does that mean she's for the streets or what? Friday Foster. That's definitely blaxploitation for sure. He did 2 episodes of the original Starsky and Hutch, 1 episode of the Dukes of Hazzard, his last film, and he was an uncredited director on a 1990 film called Solar Crisis. That was his last film, man. Now, I'm not sure the quality of all of the films that he's done. I'm hoping this can be one of them for the books, man, because not only do you have Glynn Thurman, my man from the movie that will always stand out is when he played the teacher in Gremlins, and he just gets his hand bitten trying to feed a fucking Nutty Buddy, or was it a Butterfinger, or not? I don't know. It's a candy bar he's trying to give to a goddamn gremlin, and he gets his hand bit off, and then they stick a needle in his ass, and somehow that kills him. I don't know what they injected him with, but he got a rotten deal in that movie. He also, I think more recently, I was watching him in another. It's not a Tubi movie, but it is on Tubi. It's called The Devil You Know, and Omar Epps is in there, Curtis Cook is in there, my man from, I can never remember his name, but my man from Abigail, the only black guy in the movie to get killed. I mean, if you count Giancarlo Esposito as a black guy, but the big black guy that you think is going to be, back-to-back tag team off the ropes with Melissa Barrera, they do him dirty. But Glenn Turman's also in that movie. He's an OG for sure. The late great Louis Gossett Jr. is in this movie, man. And I don't know, are we having a full circle moment because we were talking about 70s horror and we mentioned Jaws? He's not in Jaws, but he's in everybody's favorite Jaws movie, which is Jaws 3, man. Louis Gossett Jr., as bad as that movie is, I love his performance in Jaws 3, man. He's so good. You got Joan Pringle in here. Carl W. Crudup is in here. Julian Christopher is in here. Who else we got? Earl Billings, David McKnight. David McKnight looks familiar here, man. I know we're about to be 7 minutes into this, but let me see what else this guy was in. Recipe shout out to David McKnight. He passed away also. What is this guy in, man? He's in a lot of movies here. God damn, this guy, his resume is crazy. The 1 episode of The Incredible Hulk back in the day, Moonlighting, Hill Street Blues, Hollywood Shuffle. He was in an episode of the Friday the 13th series, man. That's interesting. He was in Pump Up the Volume. I think that was the Christian Slater movie. Oh, okay. He was in the 5 Heartbeats. I almost called him Eddie Kane, and he wasn't Eddie Kendricks. Choir Boy. He was Choir Boy's dad. He's the one that tells him before he goes on tour, he's like, you can't serve 2 masters. I love that scene, man, because he just didn't believe in what his son was, trying to do. But let's get into it, people. I'm sure we'll see some more familiar faces along the way here, man. But again, this is streaming on Tubi, people, so y'all know we gotta kind of cut out the ads because Tubi don't give a fuck about us. It don't matter if it's Black History Month or not. They said y'all gonna get these ads, and we are not doing a countdown at all. So we'll do our best to work the bugs out and get rid of these ads as we go along. But that's just in case y'all are tuning in, man. And y'all know, if y'all are tuning in, y'all are the true to the reviews MVPs. So home stretch, man. Final couple days of Black History Month. So let's get some blaxploitation horror popping with JD's Revenge. First time watch for JD's Revenge, man, and I hope it's a good watch. But I'll hit the play button in 3, 2, 1. It's already magical. Is this the Orion? Is this Orion? It better be. That O is sparkling up. I love that. Yo, the Orion logo. It always makes me think of was the Orion logo, was that Child's Play? Or was that United Artists? I don't know. New Orleans, 1942.
You said you believed Elijah. You said you was coming with me.
You're such an idiot. You're such a fool.
I give you money.
You can never give me enough money.
I give you more money than Elijah give you.
If you don't stop, I'm going to tell Elijah that baby isn't his. He'll kick you out in the street.
And if you do, I'll kill you.
You wouldn't do anything.
You ain't gonna tell nothing. You ain't gonna tell nothing.
Oh! She's like, wait, suddenly I'm not laughing as much. He just cut her fucking throat. So we open with a bang, I guess.
Betty Joe.
That was I know the razor smooth, but that was a smooth cut.
Murderer.
Oh, he thinks he did it. No, you got the wrong guy, bruh. Why would he... of course. See, this is they've been doing this kind of shit for. Whoa. So he got framed for a murder he didn't even. Yeah, I would have came back too. I'm haunting all you bitches. Buried them right next to each other. Well, not necessarily buried. It's like a mausoleum type of thing. That's some bullshit. I mean, I'm glad that we got it. They got it out the way early on. Yo, this is JD. This is what happened. He got framed. He didn't do it. This is who did it. This is who saw it. Interesting. But that's something I'd like. I'm sorry. I don't really care for that in movies, man. It automatically reminded me of Halloween Ends, where Corey stabs himself in the throat, and then Lori grabs the knife out of his neck. You son of a bitch. She grabs the knife and she's got blood on her, and then Allison comes in and she's like, "What did you do?" Like, I don't like that. I'm holding the knife covered in blood. I didn't do it. Damn, man. It makes me think of Candyman also, when Helen Lau. Look at Glynn Thurman, man. Young as a spring chicken out there. Oh, they rumbling?
Cut it out, man. Cut it out. Get your ass down if you're using your knees on me, man. Yeah, because you elbow me, man. Hey, you crazy. I didn't do nothing. Hey, come on, man.
This was the Kansas City Chiefs when they lost to the Eagles. When the Eagles spanked that ass, they was ready to fight each other probably.
I want my $5. Come on, man. Let's go, man. Come on.
Just shake hands. Yeah, shake it out, man. Y'all playing a sport, damn it.
You guys kick off.
It happens, man. I wasn't a football player. I was a basketball player, but...
Yeah, I took it easy on him. Hey, listen, man, I'm late for work.
Well, these guys here will take me home, right? Sure.
All right. See you later. Hey, good game, man. Yeah.
He almost looks like, the guy that said good game almost looked like a young Bernie Casey. And Bernie Casey was actually in, which blaxploitation movie was that? Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde.
Let's go over this part just one more time to make sure you got it, okay? Okay, good. What is the next step after a case is argued before a court of appeals?
Well, it's reviewed by a board and then sent on to the next highest court in the district. What's the wrong?
Oh, now, honey, you wear these...
Glenn Thurman needs to put a goddamn shirt on, too. But he's got an excuse because he's around his woman. And while he looks like a small guy... Like, he looks like a thin guy, but he's in reasonably good shape in this movie. He still got a fucking six-pack somehow. I'm so sick of actors taking their goddamn shirts off. The only way I'm not going to feel some type of way is if I get my shit together and get my six-pack popping. I have to stop playing.
Hey, let's knock it off for tonight, baby. Yeah, I've had enough.
Okay. That music came on smooth as hell. You gotta get some cheeks after playing that music.
No, I can't do it, baby.
Well, we did promise Phyllis and Tony we'd celebrate their first anniversary with them.
Yeah.
Now listen, it's just one night. And it's been ages since we've been anywhere.
It'll throw me off, baby.
Now, come on, Ike. How often do you celebrate a first anniversary?
Why do I let you get me into stuff like this, huh?
Oh, I guess it's because you love me.
Yeah.
Fellas, don't you hate when women do that shit?
Yeah.
Whoa, they're going to the titty bar for the anniversary? Blaxploitation horror, man. I'm not sure how many blaxploitation movies have given us titties this early on, but who's complaining? He looks so uncomfortable, man. I don't know why I was just randomly expecting Josephine Baker to pop up with the banana draws on. From what I remember, Lynn Whitfield played Josephine Baker in the biopic back in the day. I probably didn't have no business watching that shit as a kid, but she had banana drawers on. So.
Man, I got it. Besides, you ain't drinking nothing but beer. Man, when are you gonna learn that it's medically proven that good gin cleanses your soul out?
Now listen, man, ain't nothing wrong with my soul.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with your soul.
Something about the film grain and like just the overall quality of 70s films in general. I just appreciate it so much, man. I love how they look. I love when we get shit like this, how they're showcasing the names of all these stores and the people that are walking the street. Like that shaky cam, it gives me like Philip Kaufman Invasion of the Body Snatchers type of camera work. I love that. Did he say the hypnotist? Oh my! This is about to. This when it happens. I'm almost sure this is when it happens.
If you like, fellas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a few seconds of seriousness. I want to explain to you exactly what's going to be happening with these boys. Number one, while they're under hypnosis, they will do nothing they consider morally wrong. For instance, they wouldn't shoot anybody or hurt anybody. They are not able to respond to something they feel is morally wrong. They merely imagine whatever I tell them. And
why would he volunteer himself for this shit? Listen,
no drinking.
People can say what they want. Oh man, don't be, Debbie Downer. Don't be a square. Why don't you participate? Fuck that. I don't do hypnotism, tarot card readings. Don't tell me my future from the crystal ball. Don't do no stir echo shit. None of it. I'm not into none of that.
And you will stare at that spotlight. At the count of 10, you will be in a deep sleep. You hear only the sound of my voice. Ready? 1. Your eyelids are getting heavy. 2. Your eyelids are getting heavier and heavier.
Now I would try the pendulum thing that they did in Dream Warriors.
Very, very heavy. 4, 5.
Where she was like count backwards from whatever, and they watched the pendulum swing and all of that. Like, I would have done that, but.
Only the sound of my voice. Only the sound of my voice. You are very relaxed. You cannot open your eyes. You will concentrate only on the sound of my voice. 9, 10. You are completely asleep. You are completely asleep. You hear only the sound of my voice. All right, boys. At the count of 3, you will raise your right hand. Very tight. You will spread the muscles in your fingers in your right hand. You will not be able to bring them down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right hands into the air. Fingers stiff. There is no way. Try to put your hands down. You cannot. You cannot. Fingers stiff and spread. You cannot put your hands down. You're relaxed. You hear only the sound of my voice.
Nah, if they would kick me off stage, I'd have been like, yeah, I can put my hand down. This isn't working.
Okay.
Sorry, you're fake.
Okay, guys.
Just my luck, if I ever did something like this, which I wouldn't. That one time where I'm just talking crazy shit about how it's all fake or whatever, that'll be the time I get possessed by a dead serial killer.
And you're hot, very hot. It's 110 degrees. It's 115 degrees.
Please don't make these dudes get naked on stage.
112 degrees.
And let's say this really works, yo.
Hey, what are you, stripper and drag?
Like, let's just say it really works. Like, you know how embarrassing this has got to be, and you don't remember any of it?
Because you're all in a cold place, a very cold place. You're inside a big, giant refrigerator, and you are colder than you have ever been in your life.
That was this winter, to be honest.
Cold. You've never been colder in your life.
Oh, but the music kicked in. Here we go. Here we go. He's looking like, yo, I really am cold as fuck. I can't even think. Oh, what the hell? He ain't cold, he's sweating. He's like, oh, I've come undone.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, baby, put these in your bag here. Just go ahead, put them in your bag.
Well, how was it?
It was fine. I just saw a lot of colors and stuff like that, you know.
Colors?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go somewhere we can dance.
That sounds all right. Yeah.
How about it?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
okay.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. You kitchen.
Hurry up, don't forget.
So I wonder, like, if they take it to that extreme, how many murders does he commit while he's possessed? One thing blaxploitation, not even just horror, but blaxploitation movies in general, they gonna have a soundtrack. This motherfucker don't even, he don't even know what's about to happen. Yeah, enjoy that dance while you can. He probably about to start having flashes right now on the dance floor. And she kind of looks like the one that plays his girlfriend or his wife. She looks like a young, like, I might have said this before about another actress. She looks like a young Starletta Dupois. Is that my volume or is the music fading out? Because I knew it. Look at him. He about to start seeing shit. Yep. Whole color palette done changed up. Oh. What is... Yo. They keep showing this damn animal get mutilated. Ugh. He's like, I just really love that song, baby.
Come on, baby, we better sit down.
Well, what's wrong?
Well, I got a little headache, that's all. Maybe a little too much beer.
I think we'd better go home.
I said it's just a headache.
All right, all right. Now, I'm going to get Tony, and we're going to get out of here.
This poor guy. What makes these types of movies sad is the fact that they didn't ask for this. Now, I hope that there is not a moment in this movie where, oh, is he about to, don't OD. I don't know if he's planning on taking those pills, if he already took them, but I hope there's not a moment where him and his wife are having sex and he starts to see those visions, because he might end up killing her. I don't know. Damn, the wind-up alarm clocks. Those were the super effective ones because they sound like murder hornets on steroids when they go off.
Yeah. I took some more aspirin.
That's great, because I've got something really terrific to show you.
Uh-oh.
Chris, can we cool tonight, baby?
You better take her up on that offer, bro.
What's the problem?
Christella, please, not tonight, huh? I got a lot on my mind tonight.
Hey. You sure everything's okay?
Yeah, sure, baby. Come on, let's just go to sleep.
Then take her up on that offer. Look, she feels so unloved and unwanted now. But I bet you when JD's revenge starts commencing, he gonna want some ass then. That poor woman. She's like, oh, well, I thought we was going to do the grown-up. I guess not. And she was ready, too. She had them things all propped up in that whatever that thing is she had on. 70s women, man. Listen, fellas, go back to YouTube, right? Oh, here we go with these mutilated... Please stop showing this cow get his throat slashed. Slaughterhouse type of business. But fellas, go on YouTube and you gotta look up like the baddest women from each decade. Like when you get to the 70s women, they look different. They was just a different kind of breed, man. Obviously Pam Grier is going to be in there. But you can go back as far as like the 60s and the 50s, like the actresses and the models and shit. It was different.
No, man.
And you come in here and say you gotta talk to me, and you just sit there staring into space. You got something on your mind?
Nothing, man. Everything's fine. Nothing on my mind.
You fine, huh? Well, how come you put sugar in your coffee without taking it out of the package?
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Now you tell me ain't nothing on your mind.
I don't take sugar in my coffee.
Hey, man, I'm your best friend. Now you can tell me. Now what's jamming you up?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
All right, the more I look at him, the more he doesn't look like Bernie Casey. I take that back.
All the time, Tony. You know, they just come on me like that. I've been getting them for about a week now. I'm turning into an aspirin junkie.
Oh, man, sounds like tension to me. Hey, you got a heavy load at school and you're driving that cab in between. Now that's bound to get to you.
Maybe I got high blood pressure or that
Hypertension.
tension. Yeah. Maybe I ought to see a doctor, huh?
Well, look, there's a brother here named Dr. Caldwell. I'll ask him to check you out. But I bet you he tells you the same thing I'm saying to you. Man, you're working too hard. Call him, okay?
It's a good friend right there, man.
Say, Ike, you want that strawberry cream pie?
Because I'm already eating it. Is that Bourbon Street? How did I not pick up on the fact that this was in Louisiana? New Orleans? I mean, I've never been there, so. After watching the movie Venom, like the 2005 slasher movie Venom, I don't know if I want to go. I would go like to New Orleans. I think I just would steer clear of Bourbon Street though. It's just too fucking congested. It's their version of like Times Square, it seems like. But I would definitely love to go down there and learn about like the culture and just see the different types of like architecture they got out there. See the art, try some food. I'm not eating no motherfucking crawfish though. Y'all can get rid of that. I don't understand. Like I know everybody's got their food picks, man, but crawfish just seem like little bugs of the water. My man is slowly transforming. Don't do it, bruh. Fedoras are addictive. I spent a whole summer, I think it was the summer of like 2013 or 2012. I don't remember. It's one of those summers, man. I just got heavy into fedoras. I was like, y'all like these, man. I could throw a nice little button down on with a fedora that matches. Watch out now.
Second-hand shop over on Africa. You like it?
Oh, sure. But what are you going to do with it? I mean, it's not exactly you, if you know what I mean.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
It's cool.
Yup. He's turning into an asshole. Why would he snatch? She even fucked her hair all up. She's looking like, yo, I just did this. Oh my god. This is the first step, man. Oh god. JD's in the mirror reflection like, put it on. Put on the suit. But why him though? Like, I don't know. Like, was JD possessing somebody who was like the easiest target? I don't get it. He didn't have anything to do with why he died. Damn, his reflection is JD. Like Glynn Thurman is like, I am high as shit. That's not even me in the mirror. I wonder how much inspiration did Candyman 2021 take from this, because the whole I'm looking at somebody else in my own reflection. When I move, you move, just like that. Like I don't know. Yeah, snap out of it, bro. I know it's not going to be that simple, but damn.
You're perfectly healthy. You don't have hypertension or high blood pressure. As for those headaches, they're probably emotional. All I can recommend is that you lay back on the studies a bit and on the job. Maybe meditate, smoke some weed. If the headaches come back, you come back and we'll check further. But I don't think
I don't know
that's a
too
problem.
many. You can tell this was a product of his time. I don't know too many doctors nowadays that's going to tell
Hey,
somebody, yo,
don't
just
let that mind of yours play tricks on you. You're a perfectly normal young man who's burning the candle at both ends, that's all.
Last night, you come go down that way, and she knows that she's messing, and no one messes with Enid Lane.
okay.
Hear me? You tell Doris what I say. You tell
This is the
that
guy that
bitch
gets drunk
she did a
and
smash.
starts talking to a group of women at the party, and he just scares all of them off.
Can you dig it?
Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, the bottom of the ocean is home for Cthulhu.
Man, hey, long time no see, blood. Enough. How's it been, man? Ray. Hey, look, you still into a lot of things, ain't you? Well, man's got to make a living, what brings you down,
Ooh,
blood?
they just leaked the video and set photos from Scream 7.
Someplace we can go and talk.
I will definitely be looking at that later on.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Pinball machine, yo.
The Steer Johns. Man, with
I'm not gonna lie,
clean up. And it's a percentage game.
the pinball machines just kind of
No, you're not getting
pissed
nothing
me
like
off as a kid, man. Like when
I just
we would
wanna
go to the
put
arcade,
some money on a number.
if they would have pinball machines in there. I really want to say, as far back as I can remember, there was a Terminator 2 pinball machine.
Decided to get down.
I don't know. I could be just making it up. Mandela effect shit. I don't know, but it just frustrated me. And playing Sonic Spinball as a kid didn't help anything.
Good doing business with you, blood. Now, you know it ain't steering, but the numbers is a good start. What you want? Oh, 141. Mm-hmm. Like I said, blood, it's a good pleasure doing business with you. Yes, sir. What you say?
Why is he staring at her like that?
Aha, here's a good one. Review boards are generally called upon to act in cases involving what?
You gonna answer the question?
Cases that appeal to a lower court that
Oh my God. What type of... Oh wait, so JD was a piece of shit. He used to beat that woman he was just mourning. That was a weird montage. Him fucking her. I mean, you couldn't see it. It was just him pumping, but him fucking her, and then meats getting hacked up. Him slapping her. That was very strange. So I guess he's going to try to have sex with her now.
baby, my head is killing me.
Let me lay on these smooth cocoa butter lathered thighs right here.
I better take some aspirin.
What you need is a little wine to kind of loosen you up and get rid of all that tension.
Nah, it ain't wine. I love how He didn't even bother to put the aspirin back in the bottle. Oh, you got to get some now. I feel bad because he's gonna be possessed and he might ruin this Mr. Nasty Time encounter. But they're right in front of the fireplace, dog. Don't fuck this up. Man, just walked right up and put his finger in her mouth. Yeah, he about to go right for them cheeks, and she's like, "You have never touched me like this in 30 years."
Hello. What happened to your headache?
It's gone.
He gripping that neck up a little bit. Listen. Please don't ruin this, man. If you just relax and let JD take the wheel in a non-violent way, you might be all right tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
She's into it. Don't ruin it, dog. Oh, she look creeped out. Is she into it or is she about to back off? No, she's into it. Shit's intense. I am hoping he don't ruin it. Not in front of the fireplace, dog. It's time. It's time to become a new man, literally. Oh damn. He didn't grab the hair. I mean the gentle aggressiveness. Oh no, you're fucking up already.
What are you doing?
Please don't turn it into this scene. Don't do what I think you about to do. Don't do what I think you about to do.
That ain't gonna hurt you, baby.
Is she into it, or because when she opens her eyes, she looks a little concerned, but she's into it now. She's looking like, is this nigga about to kill me? Pretty intense scene, man, for the 70s. Don't ruin it. Okay, she's saying, "Oh yes." Okay, and you bust that fast?
Come on.
All right, don't ruin it, bro. This is a very strange sex scene. I can't really tell if she's in, like, I don't know if he's changing her life or if she's worried for her life. So he came in like 2 minutes and then it stayed up and he just kept going. This is superpower, ladies. She's looking at him like, I don't even know who you are. That was weird, man, because it's like, even though he's like getting possessed by JD, I want to root for him to get some yams, but I don't want her to be uncomfortable while he does it. I was hoping it didn't turn into like a scene where, you know, like on The Craft, where Skeet Ulrich's character tried to basically rape Robin Tunney. Was it Robin Tunney? Was that actress's name who plays Sarah? I don't remember. But I was hoping it didn't turn into that, man. It was a very strange sex scene. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if this is the first time I've not literally, but walked out of a sex scene in a movie, and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of torn about this shit. This motherfucker, he's about to kill his passenger. Oh my god. Hey, yo, the lady's like, what are you doing? Yo, I'm telling you, if my Lyft or Uber driver is driving like this, I'm just gonna jump the fuck out. Like, I'm gonna have to risk knees, shoulders, toes, like all of it. I'm just gonna jump right out, and you getting sued, bitch. This lady is loser, and he's got that look on his face, like, yo, you having fun? Oh my god, yo, is she dead? Oh, she's dead. Yo, her head hit the glass. She got glass stuck in her head. He killed his passenger. Is he gonna dump her off? Look, his walk even changed up. Oh, she's alive.
Get the fuck on out of my goddamn car. Kill you, bitch, get off of me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You crazy?
Here we go. Full blown JD now. I'd have been talking so much shit. Listen, yeah, if I had hit my head on the glass here, I'm definitely gonna be stunned if I didn't get to jump out. But when he throw me out of the, out of the cab, I'm just gonna be like, bro, I hope you got some money. I hope you loaded with money, because I'm suing the pants off your bitch ass. And I'm suing Uber or Lyft, either or, because how the fuck didn't y'all know y'all had a split personality driver on board today? That's insane. His face while he was spinning that car around like that shit was a Cash Money video. Oh god, he got the switchblade now. I hope he does not kill this woman, because she doesn't know any better to know what's going on with him. One of the things I like, I'm probably going to end up saying this at the end when I give it a rating. I like that this is a gradual transition. They don't just flip a switch and he turns into JD. I like stuff like that, where you get to see the descent into madness. I mean, that's gangster. So gangster. The first thing you do when you get a switchblade is tear the head off of a doll.
Hours until the exams are over. Hendricks, do you realize how short-handed I am? 3 guys quit on me in the last 2 months. Gasoline has gone up.
He about to snap on dude. Watch.
Well, if I didn't mean to cause you any problems, I just thought...
Problems? You don't know the half of it. Problems. Insurance is going up this month. This place is falling to pieces, and to top it off, the cops came by. Seems this woman is laid up in the hospital. She claims that one of the drivers roughed her up, beat her up in one of my cabs. And all she can remember is that it was a black guy. Well, I got 30 guys working for me that fit that description, but that'll make the insurance premiums go up sure as hell. The body shop called saying I owe money on 3 cabs that they fixed in 1 month.
Everybody say amen. Everybody say amen. Everybody say amen. We must be vigilant.
So is he going to go see Louis Gossett Jr. for help?
We must not let Satan come into our house. I've got to get more comfortable because I feel the spirit in this house. I feel the spirit in this house now.
All right now. I would go to Louis Gossett Jr.'s church if he was still around. God rest his soul, man. He was such a pioneer.
In my head. And it starts to move on down to my stomach. It makes me feel all good inside. It fills that void.
For those that don't know, it is mandatory that every black pastor say ha after his sentence. Either da or ha. Louis Gossett Jr. was young in this, man. Oh God, is he possessed right now? Because he's just stared at Louis Gossett. If they remade this, if I remade this, I would cast Romany Malco in this role. He is into this role, man. He's giving it up. Oh God. I'm just waiting for him to say it. Now I need $1,000 in the collection plate. And if you ain't got $1,000 cash, we got ATMs and fucking card swipes. That is ridiculous, man. Like, listen, I don't knock nobody's religious beliefs. I don't knock any churchgoers. I grew up in church at one point. You know, I say this often, not often, but on some episodes that call for it, I mentioned that my grandmother was heavy in church. She was an evangelist, so I grew up in church at some point. But the fact that now people got like I remember making a joke to my big bro, man, and I'm like, yo, like the church you go to, it like there's oh shit. He socked the shit. They really got like ATMs, and you know, if you got credit cards or cash apps, you know, you can scan the chip, swipe the card. They got those devices in there now.
Isaac, this is my daughter Roberta and my brother Theodis. I hope you come back again. I feel I know you. Perhaps our souls are connected.
Oh boy.
I will. I will come back very soon.
I hope so.
Oh, what?
Good name.
Okay. Flirtatious. Could you be any more obvious about the fact that you want to fuck him? Nobody offered him some ice for where he got punched in the face. That dude socked the shit out of him, yo. And then they're in church at night. Like, church at night, I'm gonna go to sleep. Like, well, I haven't church at night. I haven't been in ages. But when I was a kid, yeah, I'm going to sleep. I mean, even in the morning, I'm going to sleep. Oh God, is he going to smash her? Oh, she looks like she is her reincarnated, pretty much. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Why does she look at him like that? I didn't even put that together. I don't know if that's the same actress or if they got somebody that looked like her. I gotta see the actress in the flashback again. I'm not gonna lie though, I did tell myself that one of these Sundays, I'm not sure how soon, but I would go to a good, like a church that's just gonna make me feel good, that I'm just gonna feel uplifted by the time I walk out of there, or even while I'm in there. Just can't, I don't go to everybody's church, man. And I don't want to be introduced. We got a newcomer in here today. Everybody turn towards our newcomer and welcome. And like, please don't do that. Like, I'm already introverted as shit. Like, that happened to me at a Baptist church I was in out in Jersey years ago. And I got introduced, and you know, as the new person in the church, and I'm surprised I didn't run out, because that type of shit just makes me nervous, man. This is why I like keep me behind the scenes, man. Give me my, you know, like industry wise, give me my writer's credits, give me my story credits, and let me be behind the scenes. I don't want to, like, I don't, all that attention and bright lights ain't for me, man. Now, what is this? Is this JD's boy? Oh, this is where that woman was killed. It's got to be. So this is basically JD's version of the boiler room from Nightmare on Elm Street.
You say you're gonna leave tonight. You're a fool. You say you're coming with me. What kind of money? The one with Elijah. Oh, come on. You could never give me what Elijah gives me. And if you don't stop, I'll tell him that baby isn't his. And he'll kick you out in the street. You fool.
Oh, I thought that's the music. I thought the door had creaked into its own symphony for a second. Wait, if that building has since been abandoned, how is there still meats? Oh god, if they show that cow getting sliced one more again, yo. Ugh. That's just, that imagery is insane. Okay, so he didn't go. He only went so far into that area, that slaughterhouse. I don't know. Was he imagining that they were just hanging up like that? Because they, unless it's still in use, which it doesn't look like it is, they would have been rotted, taken out of there if anything. This poor guy, man. I'll say this so far, I'm not having a bad time watching this. Damn, dog, you had one job, and it was to not wake her up.
You're drunk. Why?
He's like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, baby.
The garage. Nobody knew where you were. I don't know. I thought you had an accident or something. You could have called to let me know you were okay.
Don't hit her. Ooh.
Quit flapping the goddamn girl.
I knew it was coming. I knew it, and I was hoping it wasn't, but I knew it. Now she got to kill him.
What the hell is the matter with you?
Nah, just kill him. Don't ask no questions.
Are you crazy?
Slap his ass back.
There you talk to me like I'm some kind of common sissified nigga wimp.
What is this shit
Don't
anyway?
nobody talk to me like that, especially no bitch hole like you.
Whoa.
Teach you to fuck with me.
Oh, no.
Put you on the goddamn street.
Yeah, you got to kill him now. Jesus. Gouge his eyes out, rip his tongue out. He's like, I'm going to lock you out of your own crib.
Asshole.
Whoa. That was great, yo. Glynn Thurman, yo, the way that he flip-flopped from two personalities that was really good, yo.
Fuck with me.
He's still doing it.
Was not fucking with me.
The way he like hit the door like he was ashamed of what he did and he didn't have no control of it, but just flipped right back into JD's personality. Whoa, that was great. And now you gotta buy a new mirror. Look, I got questions. If I look in the mirror and it's somebody else in there,
Chris, honey.
and I'm not speaking like metaphorically or something like that. If it's literally somebody else in there, I need to talk to you, dog. Because why are you here?
I woke up this morning, you were gone.
Yeah, she's gone. Ooh, look at that bruise. She got
That's funny.
finger marks on her cheek.
You were so drunk. I'm surprised you even remember your name.
Ike, you beat me up. You cursed me.
He's like, honey, just keep it down. There's people in this hospital.
And you threw me out of the apartment.
Chris, I don't know what to say. I don't see how I could. Oh, honey, listen.
She gonna hang up on him.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Nah, bruh. Just hang it up. Just hang it up, sis. Yep. Ain't no coming back from that.
She want to talk to you? Yeah. She blew in last night like she had the devil on her tail. She was all hysterical. Took hours to calm her down.
I'm flipping out. I'm fucking flipping out. I don't even remember.
Damn.
Maybe I should see a shrink. I mean, I'm cracking up, man. I blacked out.
Oh, man. You don't need no shrink, and you ain't cracking up. Now, you under a lot of pressure, and last night you got your head bad and let off some steam. Now, that's all.
That's bullshit.
Hey, Ike. Cristela is gonna be back, man.
Nah. If I'm your friend, I'm your real friend. I'm gonna be like, look, you ain't getting her back, bro.
Honest to God, I mean, you have.
And if y'all get back together after domestic violence, then y'all both stupid as fuck.
They want you to show them where the lines are. So, man, it's pretty encouraging that you did what you did. Well, as long as I've known you, you've always seemed to be, sort of repressed. Well, last night you got towed up and let it all out. Now, that's fantastic, man.
Oh, you're a piece of shit friend for sure.
I don't know.
He's basically patting him on the back. Good job, you beat her ass,
I
man.
do know that my baby says I beat her up. And I don't even remember.
Don't worry about it. She gonna be back.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely trash, bro.
Chris, your folks are really worried about you. They called and asked me to talk to you. This guy...
I'm telling you, man, like, restraining yourself from a woman, restraining a woman if she's trying to fuck you up during something physical, that's one thing. But beating on him, it's like, nah, bro. Like, I can't settle for that kind of shit. Like, if one of my friends is telling me that, it's just like, yo, what's wrong with you, dog?
Looks worse than it is.
I thought you didn't like violent cats. I thought that turned your stomach. I don't understand you.
Oh, God.
Let's not start in on that, okay?
You the nigga that's in the friend zone?
What was it?
I always had a thing for you, but you had a thing for him.
My parents didn't call you because you're a friend. They called you because you are a cop. They blew this whole thing out of proportion.
Okay.
Now, you're being my ex-husband.
What?
Doesn't give you any right to come back into my life.
I told them I'd be...
Well, wait. He beat on her, so she's free to do whatever the hell she wants. I know it's not his fault that he's possessed, but...
Just don't stop loving someone. I want to make sure he's as cool as you think.
And you gonna get killed in the process trying to play hero. I don't give a damn if he's a cop or not. You haven't dealt with possession before. Like, you trained to deal with this kind of oh, she's getting on the trolley. She's out of there.
It won't do you any good. I know.
He gonna try to win her back. Baby, don't go. She's gone, bro.
How you doing, man?
This has got to be awkward. The trolley driver didn't say shit about the fare.
The sooner we talk about this thing, the sooner we get it straightened out.
I guess I don't have much choice, do I?
She's gone, bro. Just take your L and stride. You got her sitting on the wrong side of the seat anyway. You just.
About the other night. I need you, Chris. Baby, something is happening to me, and I don't know what it is. I've never felt this lost before in my life, baby. I don't know what's happening. I know I did something foul to you. I said some foul things. I'm sorry, baby.
Nah.
I want you to come back to me, Chris.
She's like, but I've already paid for my ticket.
I'm just as confused as you are.
Now, ladies, would y'all
Your
believe
head
your
is in a
man
bad place for whatever reason.
if he said that, you know, something's happened to me, I don't know what it
You beat
is?
me up. And yet you say you don't remember.
I don't remember.
That's not
Chris.
the point. Now, how can I be sure it won't happen again?
It's true.
I do love you, Ike.
But
And I want to see you get this thing cleared up, but I... No, I'm sorry. Goodbye, Ike.
Yep. She gone, bro. I told you she is gone.
Give you a call.
And he got this sad ass music playing. And he's like, wait, I don't even know where the hell I am on this bus. That motherfucker was lost. He done left the keys in his cab. His cab probably running. Oh man. He thought it was gonna be a quick, yeah, I'm gonna get her back. Old school style. No, dog. Now you in the, like, you 2 neighborhoods over. You don't even know where the fuck you at. Y'all ever been lost on public transportation? Y'all, I swear it is the most uncomfortable feeling ever. You start shifting positions in your seat. Start looking around and shit. I remember I fell asleep. I was coming from work. It was like 2 in the morning. I was waiting on the last 23 bus. Almost missed that shit too. And I was dead tired. So I'm waiting to get off. I'm on Germantown Ave waiting to get off at like Slocum or some shit. And woke up and I was in Chestnut Hill. Now that is like the next hood over. It's not the hood, but it's the next area over. And I freaked out a little bit. Like, and the only reason I woke up is because I was falling asleep. My head dropped back and hit that bar behind me. It was a nice little walk home, but my music kept me company.
I believe that we have worked our way to this point, to these vessels we call ourselves. And the Spirit.
So the Reverend is definitely a trigger for him. Oh my God, man, they saying Roberta Flack passed away? Hold on, man.
You know what the Holy Spirit is now. The Spirit helped us to move on up a little higher.
God damn! Rest in peace, Roberta Flack, man. Roberta Flack passed away. Oh my God, like the original Killing Me Softly. Oh God, man, we've been losing. This has been a crazy start to the year, man. This shit ain't playing fair at all, man. And she sang that song that Clint Eastwood was getting some cheeks to in Play Misty for Me, man. When I don't know if they were in the woods or a meadow or whatever, and they playing that First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. This is a beautiful song, and they fit it perfectly in that scene, man. Rest in peace. Shout out to Roberta Flack, man.
I've got my own place. I'm a big girl.
God damn, we just lost Jerry Butler, Violetta Wallace. Like, come on, man.
Good evening. I'm glad you could come.
Oh yeah, he's definitely triggered by this guy.
Good night.
Oh, that's the cop. He's the most obvious cop ever. Like plainclothes cop. I don't know if he's a detective, but he's got like a regular suit on. Just standing next to his car. Like could you be more obvious? You like Bobby from the Brady Bunch in the second movie where he's like, I'm gonna be a private dick. And Tim Matheson was like, nah, too easy. Yo, this dude is the most obvious cop in the world.
I don't want him around. You shouldn't have let Roberta go off with him. I like him. She's all right. We're all God's children, Fiona. All God's children. Shit, he's a rowdy street nick and he's gonna cause trouble.
Damn.
Always hanging around with his funny eyes. He's on something. And he is trouble.
You better listen to him.
I'll tend to spiritual matters, and you run the organization, okay? You do what you do best. I'll use my own judgment in these matters. Spiritual
AKA,
matters,
stay in your place.
You're starting to believe your own jive sermons, brother. You're pimping God's consciousness like some kind of fat whore.
Ooh.
You're just selling cheap, feel-good thrills to a bunch of suckers who are looking for the second coming of Jesus or some such shit.
Damn.
Just keep in mind what you really do, Elijah, and I'll keep the show running. Smoothly.
He hit that Uno reverse card on him just now. Imagine how many pastors, like church, imagine how many of them talk like this, you know, when they leave the house of the Lord, though.
I know these things.
What about your mama?
I never knew my mother. She died when I was a baby. I lived with an aunt till I was about 15. Then I went to live with my uncle and my father. But I had already started my evil ways.
I think if I remade this, I want to say I would cast Melissa Ford just based on this actress's eyes. But I don't know how well Melissa Ford does with actual acting. I know she was a video vixen. She's like a show host now, or co-host or something like that. Oh Lord, she about to give up the cooter. But is she going to be sleeping with Ike, or is she going to be sleeping with JD? I guess it doesn't really matter to her. I low-key want to say that a real woman will accept you for all the personalities you have. So, even if it's several of them.
Come here.
A lot of topless women. Not even just topless, but just a lot of titties in general in this movie, man. I am not complaining at all. I'm just saying I'm surprised.
Aren't we?
He's going to kill her, yo. He didn't kill his, you know, damn, I keep forgetting his girlfriend, his wife's name. I love that horse and carriage passing through in the shot. It's just like little things like that. Oh wait, he did no. Well, we didn't see what happened. I think he killed her, cause they could have easily showed the sex scene between them, but I think he killed her. Oh, those are the two guys that was at the church doors.
This is just a warning, sucker. You shape up quick or we gonna get down.
Who you guys? What do you guys want?
I do talking, nigga.
Whoa.
Theodis Bliss don't want you hanging around Roberta. Now you be cool or you gonna come up with your throat cut. Did that, doctor?
Doctor. Oh, those aren't the guys at the church doors, are they?
What the motherfuckers?
Uh-oh. JD just came out.
Baby sister. You're my baby sister, Betty Joe. You're my baby sister, Betty Joe. They are my enemies. They're my enemies.
Whoa.
The boss is right.
Oh wait, so that was his sister?
Weird nigga. And you was wrong.
I thought that was his girlfriend or his wife that they killed in the beginning. That was his sister. Wait, he didn't kiss his sister, did he? Damn, they beat the JD out that motherfucker just now. He tried to That's like when Hulk tried to transform back and was scared. JD said, "Nah, bro, you got this one. These motherfuckers are too big for me."
Oh my God.
It's a broken mirror for nothing. Oh wait, she came back? Please don't kill her. I didn't think I thought she was gonna be gone. Surely was gonna be gone for the rest of the movie. I didn't know she'd be back. And I hope she did not come back just to get killed. Now, is this Ike or JD looking at her right now?
Hi.
She's like, oh, we're not getting back together. I just came back to get the rest of my stuff. Don't fuck this up, man.
So much. I love you too.
I really hope she survives through this movie. I hope he does too, because he did not ask for this. Again, it's not his fault. Like, I hope we don't get so far gone that he can't even completely get JD's spirit out of his system. Because that's how it was with Candyman. Like, Candyman, the 2021 movie, Anthony's transformation was getting so crazy that he was so far gone at the end of the movie where Coleman Domingo's character cut his hand off and stuck the hook in the stump, and he didn't even feel it. Like, he was already out on his way out. Oh boy, my man, my man done permed his hair. JD is in full effect.
What have you done to yourself?
What's the matter, baby?
It's called the New Yorker.
Don't you like your daddy's car?
Here we go. She ain't been back a day.
Shit was all over with.
Over. Bitch, JD just getting it together.
Oh my God, bro.
No, I thought you had gone away. It was over. You said it was over.
I hate bitches like you.
Oh my God.
You just trying to get in between me and what I got to do. Now, I don't want that nigga Flatfoot following me around. You call him off, the motherfucker.
Ooh, well deserved. Oh my God, it's just a lock. It's just a lock. You can do it. Oh.
Baby.
Oh boy.
Scared of your dad.
There's got to be a fire poker in there somewhere. Just you know what to do. You know what to do at this point, because I don't want her to die, yo.
Teach you once and for all to fuck with JD Walker.
You don't grab that boy by his perm and smash his head into something. His hair looks ridiculous, man. I'm sorry. Just gouge his eyes out before he chokes you to death or something. Come on, man. Oh, God. Please don't do what I think you're gonna do. Oh, no. Nope. You know how awful she's got to feel? She's like, I came back for this? Kick him in the face with the heel, and hopefully it goes through his eye. He's like, I'm gonna shake you to death. This is... I wonder what the director said as far as this sequence goes. There you go. There you go. Now get out of there. She ran in the bedroom?
Jamie is a dead bitch. Yeah.
Look at those shoes, man. Jump out the window at this point. Why wouldn't she just go out the front door? And he gonna snap out of it and feel like a complete ass. She's like, this nigga's on drugs. Oh boy.
Oh God, help me. Oh God. Oh God.
God gonna have to help you.
I don't need your ass.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I've got the picks I want to do for the remainder of the week, but I'm so tempted to. Like, I know I change my list up, like I change every goddamn thing, but I really want to do blaxploitation horror for the remainder of the week, man. The remainder of the month, cause it's so raw and gritty, man. It just seems like there's a.
I ain't seen a get up like that in 25 years.
Yeah, sharp as
That's a crazy cackle. But it's just, it seems like it's, these movies had scripts, obviously, but it seems like there was just so much of the, here's the idea of the scene, I'm just gonna let y'all go with it. If it's great, we'll keep it. If it's not, it'll hit the cutting room floor and we'll do it over. And maybe stick more towards the script, but it just seems so organic. This is why, if you do period pieces, like 70s period pieces in particular, you really got to sell me on the fact that this is, I am in this time frame, or these people are in this time frame, as opposed to it feeling like you're dressing people up like they're doing cosplay, or just like it's a 70s party and you're dressing up a set and it just looks ridiculous and feels like a set. I think the more natural your period piece feels, the better off the movie will be.
Ain't you a fine young thing? What's your name?
Cheryl. What's yours?
J.D. Walker. The boss talker. The Walter Walker.
Okay, you rap too?
Hey, you really is something else.
That's right. Me and Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie, she is killing that fro right now. I love her hair. Oh my God, look
He
how.
wasn't himself. He turned into this monster, a whole other person.
I don't give a damn who he was.
He's like, you done had this story 7 times already. Just leave his ass.
I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
God damn it, Carl, I keep telling you, there is something wrong with Ike. He was trying to tell me and I wouldn't listen. He was calling out for help.
Chris, why do you keep defending him?
This guy was
He
in
almost
something
killed
too.
you.
No, listen, man, she's right. I mean, we all should have known. Well, I should have known. I mean, the headaches, the doctor thing. The guy was going through some heavy changes and what
Shut up, because he was condoning the shit. Like, yeah, it's good that you went crazy, man.
J.D. Walker, it wasn't Ike, I know that.
I'm going after him. And I want to get my hands on him before anybody else does.
Oh, man, why don't you listen?
I warned her about that guy the first time he beat up. I told her Hendricks would be dangerous, but she wouldn't listen. She went back to him anyway. Now she ends up half dead and raped.
Carl, I'm warning you now. Simmer down. You can't afford to go losing your head over this thing. Just the APB out on him, we'll get him.
I wish I could get my hands on him first. I'd blow his goddamn brains away. He's a maniac, George. A fucking schizo killer. J.D. Walker my ass.
What?
That
What a
this actor right here was in something. I can't. Let me look it up because it is plaguing me right now.
J.D. Walker's been dead for over 30 years.
That was the best fucking I ever had.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because you've been dealing with the ace.
You gotta leave? Where you going, sugar?
What you thought this was?
Take care, honey.
Is that her husband?
No, man.
OMG.
Talk to him.
Cheryl?
She ain't shit.
You got somebody with you, don't you, bitch?
No,
Damn, and he knows it.
And I'm gonna kick the son of a bitch's ass.
The fact that men know. Look, look how JD walked out. He said, "Yeah, what's up?"
I fucked your woman.
Just blatant.
I'm gonna kill you.
Skip all the pleasantries.
I'm gonna rip your ass apart.
Don't be mad at him. You knew your woman was a hoe.
Come on. This nigga's crazy.
I'm the craziest nigga you ever gonna meet.
Yeah, get up out of there, dog. Like you knew your chick was. Ooh. You knew your chick was for the streets, and you ready to fight him over it, and he got a switchblade? Nah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut you every which way but loose.
Damn.
I'll kill you.
Still trying to fight this man. You ain't got no weapon. She just watching him get sliced up. This is what, and I hate the word, but this is what we call simping. You ready to die for this hoe. He gonna hit some arteries or something. This is not gonna end well for him at all. Yo, his movements as JD Walker are everything.
I'll send you to meet your maker.
Just stay down, bro. Stay down while you still got the breath of life.
Nah, but you know, big nigga got some sense.
And wipe the blood off on that man's tie.
I'm taking your car. Good night, sugar.
And then he turns around like, wait, how you drive stick? Oh God, he's walking around in a mausoleum. He's going to go visit his own grave. I mean, I keep saying mausoleum. The mausoleum is like the inside, right? Sometimes I just don't know what the fuck I be talking about, people. But don't tell anybody. Least of all, don't tell JD. I wonder if next Halloween I dressed up like this as JD Walker, how many people would notice? Oh, his walk is changing up now. Is that because he's approaching the graves?
Please! Let me go!
Oh. They just keep showing that woman getting her throat sliced. When JD really, he sold us on getting hit by those bullets.
I'll have my revenge.
gonna match your face. I'm gonna meet you on the killing floor.
Watch out.
Cut you all
Hey,
out of
you understand? Don't you understand? Hey, look, you're getting too funky, man.
Jesus, man, he just keep going back to the trigger. This Reverend. He about to walk up in this sermon and make a scene, yo. I can already feel it. Wait, let's see who's in the church first. Yep, he about to make a scene. This is about to be some Vampire in Brooklyn type of shit. Whole place went quiet. He's like, good God, that's J.D. Walker.
So you're a jackleg preacher now, huh, Elijah?
Oh boy. Literally looks like he's seen a ghost. Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. It's J.D. Walker. Where's that good for nothing brother of yours? Let's go to center with him.
Damn, he's just cutting whoever. That was smooth. How he pulled out the little handkerchief to wipe the blood off.
Business is where the youngest. You never was in this. You tell Theodis to meet me on the killing floor. You know where it is.
The killing floor. I'm assuming that's where he died at. Louis Gossett Jr., yo, his expression is priceless.
Walker turned up dead one night. They never found out who killed him. He was a hustler. Ran a numbers game and a black market meat racket during the war. He had a lot of enemies and a lot of women.
Bliss was involved in the underworld in the 40s.
I was supposed to be looking up who this detective actually was, like what other movies he played
Why would a kid like
in.
Hendrix even know about J.D. Walker?
Carl, just got a report some guy fitting Hendrix's description assaulted and tried to kill a man and his wife with a razor. He took the Continental. We got the license number.
I think Julian Christopher is this actor's name.
What the hell do you mean J.D. Walker is back?
He's back. I saw him. He said he has
Let's see what he was in.
It's some hustler running a game. This is what comes of being so open about the past.
It's not a game. J.D. Walker is back.
He was in X-Men? Is that the dude that was gonna that threatened to spray Mystique? He said keep talking, I'll spray you in the face, bitch. Yo, is that him? That's the dude from X-Men 3. It can't be. Because if so, he looks exactly the same in X-Men 3. And I think Mystique killed him. So when she broke free out of the cell on the armored bus, she broke his neck with her feet. This is the same guy. Let me look. They won't even show me. But yeah, it's got to be. They said he was in X-Men: The Last Stand. That's crazy.
That almost got you killed once before. But Theodis, I've always been indebted to you for saving my life. Now, me.
That's crazy, yo. That's hilarious, though.
Now, this thing, I must bring this thing to an end.
Yep, that's him.
I will walk into.
Damn, rest in peace. Shout out to him. He passed away in 2023, man.
Elijah, deal with the real world. We don't know what this maniac will
Couple
do.
days from now. He passed away February 26th, 2023, man.
Let's do it my way.
And he was from Philly. He was from the crib, man. Philly stand up.
Okay. We'll both go.
Yeah, nah. He asked for you, bruh. JD walked in there like, where's everybody? Told them to be here 7 sharp. See, this is if we have this information, this is when we let JD stroll up in there with his fucking 8-piece suit on and the fedora, and then we ambush him, Halloween Kill style. Like, come on, man. But we see how that ended for the Haddonfield townspeople. It was not pretty. I do think that I would watch a remake of this, man. I really would. And again, we've seen this idea plenty of times, split personalities. But I would enjoy a remake of this. I think with the amount of black actors, like OG black actors, and up and coming, already established, it would be great. Casting would be cool.
You wouldn't do anything. You ain't gonna tell nothing.
Oh, that is the same actress. The fact that she was still smiling a little bit, man, that keeps getting me.
Betty Joe. Oh, God.
He did him wrong. That spin was immaculate that he did. He still found time to be a ballerina before he died. See, this whole time, they had time to jump his ass. The whole time he was reliving that flashback. They could have beat the hell out of him and just burned him. Or at least beat the JD out of him. I keep forgetting that he is... Ike is just a host at this point, man. You know, he's not even in the driver's seat of his own body. So... if they can get JD out of him some type of way, cool. Because I don't want to see the character of Ike. I don't want to see
JD.
anything happen to. But JD, that spirit, you got to go, bro. I mean, he's probably going to do some time for attempted murder, aggravated assault, all types of shit. Auto theft, like his charges, that charge sheet gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be all right.
I've come to save your soul, JD. Let this feud be over. Let your soul rest. Leave vengeance to the Lord. Shut up, Elijah. Fool! You always been the boot-licking lackey. You still is a buck-dancing nigger puppet. You should have stayed in your church, Elijah. I told you my business is with the Otis. Get out of here. The Otis killed my sister. You took dives whenever that nigga told you to. You the chump, all right, Elijah. You killed Betty Joe because she was gonna tell you something. That baby she had wasn't yours. Belonged to Theotis.
like your mama. I had to do it.
Ooh, I like that shot. There's another one of those shots. I didn't know they did that in the 70s, where the brother's in the forefront, while the guy is in the forefront.
Jesus.
I'm getting the family relationships mixed up a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But he's in the forefront, JD's in the background. He could easily be not in focus, but they're both in focus.
I made you.
I love that.
And she was with you. She had my child, but she was with you.
Here we go.
She laughed at me, mocked me, threatened to tell. I had to kill the bitch.
It's a messy act right here. How many shots was that? Oh God, somebody about to get shot. Oh, who was it? We got one of those movie moments. Everybody's crowded. Who got shot? Oh no. Well, yeah, you had to go, bro. So JD talked all that shit and tell him to meet me at the killing floor, and you just sat there and just egged on the whole situation and didn't even he didn't even get active. I mean, I guess that's what he wanted. Maybe he said he wanted to get his revenge, but I don't know. He just did his Baron Zemo shit. Like, I'm going to instigate this whole thing and kind of spring it into action, and I'm just going to sit back and watch the destruction. So what happens to Ike at this point? Super cop to the rescue.
Hendricks! I'll kill you.
Damn. Yeah, that is definitely the dude from X-Men 3. Oh God. Isn't this police brutality?
What the hell's the matter with you?
Okay. Oh, that was him doing it to his own picture. Now I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here and assume that his preaching days are over for sure. It's a nice looking church though, man, on the inside. Don't ask for forgiveness now.
You live in New Orleans, huh?
Yes.
Drive a cab.
Right.
You said you go to law school. Are you married?
Well, not really.
Oh, you're just living with someone. What's her name?
Priscilla Moore.
You can remember that, but you can't remember anything else?
Not much.
He's like, what'd I just say, man? I just said I don't remember nothing.
Girl says she did it.
I don't believe that for a minute. I want that joker's ass under the jail.
Hendricks says he can't remember.
You know what
anything.
gave it away where I was like, that guy was in something? It's his nose. His eyes and his nose.
He just pissed off because of the girl. She won't press charges.
The son of a bitch raped her.
She won't press charges.
She says she gonna stick by her man, possession or not. I guess it's back when you could smoke cigarettes inside of a police station.
You telling me I did all those weird things because I was possessed?
It was JD's voice and his manner. Isaiah Kendrick was...
I think one of the more horrifying things about him making that transformation into JD Walker is him getting this perm out of his hair now. Because if you don't do it properly, then...
You mean I can just be walking down the street and get taken over by some demon out to get revenge on somebody?
It can happen anytime, anywhere. You were possessed. There's no doubt about that.
But is it over? How I know it won't happen again?
There's no way to know that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, I thought that little laugh right there. I thought JD was peeking out a little bit.
In the struggle, the gun went off. The oldest might even pull the trigger himself, right?
Yes.
All right, that wraps it up for me.
Papa.
I raised you as my daughter. And you'll always be that to me.
It's a stand-up guy right there. Because, like, on a serious note, there's not a lot of guys that'll do that. He could have easily been like, you ain't mine? Like, shit. She really sticking by her man. She's like, honey, if you ever turn into JD Walker again, I'll fucking kill you.
I don't want to be back here again. Thank you.
2025, they not just letting you walk free. Like, oh yeah, you were possessed by the spirit of a dead pimp, hustler. We'll just let you go.
I used to be.
That's nothing new.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem. Always eating, huh?
Hey, man, do you see this? Now, people call this a natural rock formation.
There's your natural rock formation, man.
Good to have you back, Blood.
Good to be back, man.
Let's go.
Well, I guess that's that. Oh man. Oh, the credits are rolling, people. We have survived, ladies and gentlemen. We have survived the evil possession, the evil clutches of JD Walker, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that was a pretty entertaining blaxploitation horror movie, man. That was a good first time watch. Now, I'll say this, I gotta be honest, man. I'll give this a solid 8 out of 10. Excuse me. What keeps it from a 10? This ending is so unexpected, man. I'm not saying this had to end on a downer kind of note, like example, how Candyman 2021 did. You know, where it's this downward spiral, this descent into madness, this transformation is not going to end well for Yahya Abdul-Mateen's character. Same thing, spoiler alert, if you have not seen 2025 version of Wolfman, then skip over this shit, but I'm giving you a spoiler right now for that movie. I'm not saying this had to be an ending like the Wolfman 2025, where this character is making a transformation. You don't see a happy ending in sight. This transformation has to commence. I'm not saying it had to be a dark ending like that, but I just didn't expect it to be on some, oh, well, you it wasn't your fault. You were possessed by JD Walker, man. We all know JD Walker around these parts. You free to go, man. It's all good. And they just walk off into the fucking sunset, smiling and laughing with a great soundtrack score playing. I don't I didn't expect that ending. Caught me off guard. It would not fly today, but I guess I don't know how many people had a problem with this ending. It's not to have a big problem with it, but it's a little too happy for the events that took place. Now, granted, he didn't necessarily kill anybody. He sliced a couple people up. You're going to do time for that shit, man. That is attempted murder with a straight razor. like all the charges I said, the auto theft and the aggravated assault, like all of that shit, domestic violence, like you're getting charged out the wazoo, bro. You're not just gonna walk out of a police station like that, realistically. But another reason I couldn't give this a full 10 out of 10, it tended to get a little messy towards the end, man. When we get the reveal that the brother slept with the girl and she was like, yeah, like, I guess I didn't really pay too much attention to that part. I'll tell him that what's the name ain't even yours and this, that, and other. You know, it just got a little love and hip hop Jerry Springer. I slept with your woman and you've been raising a daughter that's actually it was like a little bit confusing towards the end, but I guess that played out for a twist reveal that nobody saw coming. I don't know, people, but it was just it was a bit much, but I still give this 8 out of 10 nonetheless, man. Glynn Thurman. Let me tell y'all something about this man, Glynn Thurman. I did not know. Now granted, every time I wanted to watch this movie, I'm like, this is going to be cheesy blaxploitation, but that's one of the reasons I love going back and watching movies like this. It's one of the reasons Black Dynamite works in modern day, because is this a spoof or is this an exact recreation of how blaxploitation movies were? It kind of tap dances on that line. But Glynn Thurman, man, his performance is great in this movie, man. It's so good. Like the way that, you know, one of the things that I credited James McAvoy for when I did my Split commentary is the fact that he had this on and off switch in the middle of moments. You know, like he could just be one person and then just make a seamless transition into a completely different personality. And Glynn Thurman as Isaac does that in spades, man. This is one of the reasons why he would go on to be one of the great black pioneer actors that he is today, that he still is today. He's still a working actor today, man. Like the way he could just go from happy and sad. And again, I said this before, I'll say it again. I love that it wasn't just a permanent on-off switch where he just, early on, yo, I'm J.D. Walker. Nah, you see his transition happen gradually, man. I can appreciate that. Even for a 70s movie, they could have easily just had him turn into him the next day or right after the hypnotism sequence, but they didn't do that. And I love that. You know, there was that one moment, man, where in the midst of him going crazy, he kind of turned back into Ike for a second and then went right back to JD. It was like this flip-flopping shit that was going on. He does a great job. Louis Gossett Jr. does an amazing job in this movie too, man. I actually like this actress a lot. Joan Pringle that plays Christella. She was really good. I felt really bad for her. I did not expect her to come back, but she was standing by her man, and I guess she took heed to the fact that he was like, yo, something's happening, something's wrong with me. She could have just walked away and never looked back, but the fact that she stuck by him, cool. Now, they did have a really strange sex scene that it was tightrope walking on. Is this consensual? Is it not? Like, is she enjoying this? Is she not? It was weird, but you know, he changed her life in that moment, but then all of that just for him to go back to the same BS he was on when he got possessed. The other guy that was in this, even though he got on my nerves, my man from damn it, I forgot the fucking actor's name already, but my man that I said was in X-Men, rest in peace, shout out to him. David McKnight, he doesn't get a lot to do as JD Walker, but I forgot how much I like that actor in the bit roles that I've seen him in, especially the parts when he was in the 5 Heartbeats as, you know, Choir Boy's dad and didn't believe in him until, you know, he actually saw his son's full-blown potential. It's a pretty good cast, man. This cast is kind of like how I feel about Blackula, where the core cast of characters was pretty good, but the supporting cast around them wasn't too bad. And again, man, it's something about these 70s movies that I love because they're so raw, they're so organic. You can just throw things around and rough people up. And they keep these moments in the movie, man, and it calls for some really realistic sequences. Shout out to Arthur Marks. Rest in peace, shout out to him and everybody that was involved in making this movie, whether it was the actors, the actresses. Because I think Arthur Marks this is definitely a blaxploitation classic. I'm glad I watched it. And you got to shout out the writer Jason Starks also. And I gotta, before I even forget, man, the reason that I even chose this movie in the first place, got to shout out my boy Troy Lee, man. This was definitely a hell of a recommendation, especially for Black History Month, man. This was, I'm glad I finally got this shit out the way, man. This was a good time. Some funny moments, some unintentionally funny moments, as we always get on the Tudor Reviews podcast, man. But yeah, people, y'all already know where to go, man. And in case y'all don't, y'all can follow the podcast on Spotify and wherever else you get your podcast from. Shout out to Spotify for podcasters. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Romero Tudor. I actually got my TikTok app back on my phone. I didn't even know until somebody was like, yeah, it's available for download again. And I was like, all right, cool. Because I did kind of, when they said they were shutting the app down, I'm like, whatever, man. I already promote the show and talk to, my social media friends on 2 platforms. 3, I didn't even want to get a TikTok in the first place. But met a lot of good content creators and just, people of that nature on there. So I definitely downloaded the app back. So yeah, y'all can follow me on there. I just did a video not too long ago. I don't even remember what the hell it was about. I think it was about Return of the Living Dead or something. But yeah, you can follow me on there, people. And shout out to the Facebook movie group, the Cinemaniacs. And last but certainly not least, shout out to the Tudor reviewers, the listeners, the lovers, the supporters out there. I'm gonna try. I got my hands over my face, people. I'm gonna try my damnedest to stick to the script as far as the remaining days of Black History Month and the movies that I have secretly picked out again. But I'm telling y'all, man, this blaxploitation shit is it's addictive, because going back on these movies, whether they're bad, cheesy ones, but the good ones, I think the good ones are the ones where it's like, wow, we really made a statement as far as the horror genre goes in the 70s, man. And that was a time where racial tensions were high, and I don't know, maybe people had a lot of doubts as far as, can they pull this off? Should they pull this off? Why are they trying to pull this off? But man, we had a good run back in the 70s as far as blaxploitation horror goes, man. And I'm definitely proud of that. I can appreciate that. The fact that that's still going on and is still translating well on screen today, I think it's a pretty bold statement. Listen, can we get a sequel to this, or like a direct sequel? Glynn Thurman is still around. Can we get a direct sequel to this while he is still here? I mean, I know I say direct sequel. It was no other sequels. But can we get a sequel to this that takes place in modern day? And I don't know, maybe his son or his grandson or something like that has to come to him like, Granddad, you were possessed by J.D. Walker. Tell me what you had to go through to get, like, I don't know, man. I'm just wishful thinking right now. I don't know. I just think that would be a cool idea to go back on. And it's not that Glynn Thurman has missed a step in his performances at all, man. The guy still got it, and you can see he was a star back then. It's very hard to do roles like this, to go from just a regular working class nice guy to just a complete piece of shit, abusive, murderous, just taunting character like J.D. Walker. He did a hell of a job in this movie, man. It's not an easy thing to do. This is like a role, if I ever was an actor, that I would want to play, where you can just be 2 people at once, and at some point you just got to let that second person take over. I love movies like that, man. Like I said, this was, we had the Nutty Professor with, I think Jerry Lewis was in the original, and then you had things like Jekyll and Hyde, but then you had Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde, you had this movie, you had Raising Cain, you had The Dark Half, and you had Split. I love movies like that, man. I do. But people, y'all already know, the love and support y'all show me, I show it back to y'all tenfold and then some. So with that being said, people, yours truly, Romero Tudor. Another episode of Tudor Reviews in the can. I'll check y'all on the next one.